Yes. Yesterday we discussed about the generation of the computer. Yes, and what type of computer used in the first generation, and their names: ENIAC, UNIVAC, EDVAC, EDSEC. So we will go through the abbreviations, all abbreviation. In first generation, we will remember these things. One in first generation, the last word used in the computer is the VAC or AC. Last word was the AC mostly. In second generation, we remember with the CDC type of computer used in the second generation. And in third generation, PDP type of the computer used in the third generation. And obviously, we know Cray, Apple now comes in the fourth generation, and then Pentium, Param supercomputers. Then,
Ma'am, can you please repeat that what you said now? We'll write it down, ma'am.
yes. In first generation computer, we use uh, the computer types was last word was AC, VAC, AC, automatic computers. Like we can say that ENIAC. Yeah, that is the electronic numerical integration automatic computers. Last word was the automatic computer, AC word was used. And in second generation, CDC type of computer used. Mostly CDC type of computer used. And in third generation, PDP type of computer used. And in fourth generation, Cray, Apple, Vex, these type of computer used in fourth generation. Now in fifth generation, Pentium, Param, these type of computer that we are using, or that in fourth generation we are using the types of computer. So next we will do the some abbreviations related to these generations. So first is the computer that we have uh, learned in the yesterday class. Computer is a common operating machine purposely used for technological and educational research. ANIC is a electronic numerical integration automatic computer. You just have to revise these full forms. Okay. UNIVAC is a universal automatic computer. ADVAC is a electronic discrete variable automatic computer. CDC is a change data capture. PDP is the programmed data processor. Sorry, spelling mistake. Fortran is the formula translation. COBOL is the common business oriented programming language. Pascal is the programming language based on Blaise Pascal. Pascal was the scientist. The name was, this is the languages: Fortran, COBOL, Pascal, Blaise, Algol are. These are the 5 languages used in these generations. Okay. Basic is a beginner's all-purpose symbolic instruction code. Algol is the algorithmic language. IBM is the international business machine. Java is the just another virtual accelerator. SQL is the structured query language. Okay. These are the languages and the computer used in these generations. Okay. You have to memorize these things. Okay. Now next, components of the computer. First, components of the computer, as we in the childhood or in the school time, we have learned this structure. This is the basic structure of the computer central computer. This structure is invented by the von Neumann's architecture. Von Neumann's architecture. He's a scientist. He was a mathematician. He invented this architecture in 1945. Okay, that was the basic structure. All computers are coming in this generation also, in fourth generation. also
Which
based on,
architecture? Which
yes,
architecture you're talking about?
von Neumann's architecture. Okay, von Neumann's architecture. One thing, 1 second. Yes. Mm, 1 second. Maybe writing mistakes. Von, sorry. No, I am not able to write. V.
Ma'am, do you need to change the slide also, ma'am, or are you still speaking about the present slide?
I am speaking about the present slide. Components of computer.
We are seeing abbreviations.
We are seeing
Ma'am,
abbreviations, ma'am.
Yeah.
Are you seeing abbreviations? 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, now it's changed.
Second. Now,
Yeah, now we are seeing the components of computer.
yes. This is a basic architecture that is given by the von Neumann's architecture. He was the scientist. Von Neumann's architecture. The name based on the scientist, and its actual name is stored program architecture. Its actual name is stored program architecture, but is invented by the von Neumann's architecture in 1945.
ma'am, spelling?
VON, von Neumann's, NEUMANN, Neumann. Von Neumann architecture. In exam, they can ask about this architecture name, scientist name. The main idea the von Neumann architecture introduced, that was not only the data. First of all, we will understand about input unit. Through input unit, we give the data to the computer, and processing. The data is processed by the CPU, and then we get the output. The data is given by the input unit, and the processing, the program that process the data, raw data, all these programs and data will be stored when you give the input through the input unit. That input, that data is stored in memory, in computer memory, and then processing happens, processing comes. That processing is also there are some of programs is stored in the memory. Through this programs, the processing done, then processing done, the programs that helps in programming, processing, and the data both will kept in the same memory area. Okay, that was the basic idea introduced by the von Neumann. Both things, so that the processing speed will be increased, improved. First thing is data, and then the programs, the program for the processing for the data. Both will in the same place. Both will placed in the same place in memory. So this is the basic idea given by the von Neumanns. Uh, Input unit, we will discuss today about the input unit and output unit. Later on, tomorrow in tomorrow class, we will discuss about the central processing unit. Okay. In what is input unit? Input unit is I will share the next slide. Are you able to see the next slide?
No, ma'am.
No, not yet, ma'am.
Happening. Wait, what's going on? Now, yes, wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yeah. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
yes. What are input devices? Input devices are feeding instructions or data into a computer machine. Yes, we are giving the data or any instruction to the computer machine. That instruction is given by the hardware devices. Human first of all understand that human and computer, we are humans and the computer is the electronic machine. Okay, always input is given by the human and we get the output, by the machine. Always think one thing that in mind, that input is given by the human and output is given by the computer machine. Okay, feeding instructions or data into computer machines is done using hardware devices. Hardware is means that we can touch. Hardware means that we can touch, that is the hardware. Okay, and software, these are the instruction group of instructions that we can't touch. Okay, we will see later on, we will discuss on these things, hardware and software also. Now come to the point. During the process, when the data instructions enter into the computer through the hardware devices, the data is referred to as the input to a computer machine, while the device or hardware device used to input the data is referred to as the device or hardware device is using to enter the data into the computer machine. That device is called input device or input unit. Same thing, input device or input unit, same, we can say these both things are same. So means that when the human gives an instruction, gives any data, instruction to the computer through the input device or hardware device. Okay, the input devices can be divided into different categories, such as pointing devices, keyboard devices, speech or voice input devices, draw devices that in which we can draw the drawing. Pointing devices are that are pointing. Mouse is a pointing device. Recognition devices. The most common input devices of a computer system are listed below, like keyboard, mouse, joystick, trackball, scanner, touchscreen, webcam, microphone. Okay, these are the common input devices. We will discuss all input devices one by one. Now, functions of the input devices. Basic input devices perform essential functions for computer. Yes, these are the basic. As we know, keyboard is the basic input devices. That is essential functions. We do the typing, we do the text, we do all work through. We can do all work through the keyboard. Okay, so this is a basic input devices. Device. They are considered as a part of the computer system. Yes. They are electromechanical devices that have users input raw data into a computer. Electromechanical devices means means they work on the with the help of the electricity, and mechanical, some mechanism used in these devices. So these are called electromechanical devices. Electro means electricity, and mechanical means some mechanism used in these devices. So this is called, these devices called electromechanical devices that help users input raw data into a computer. However, computers do not understand data in raw formats. Computer doesn't understand the raw format. Yes, computer understand the binary language, digit form, 0 1. But human understand the human language, high level language. So we made these devices according to human understandable language. Input devices convert raw data into a appropriate format or language that can easily understood by a computer. Yes, when we press the button of the computer or laptop, switch on the computer, we are just pressing the button, we are just giving the instruction to the computer. But computer, the programs are set like that the computer will understand in the binary form. We are giving the pressing the button, but the instruction, the program is stored in the computer is like that the computer will understand this instruction in its form, in machine language. Yes, example of the input devices are, several types of input devices are available to enter raw data. Yes, we know Each device has its own function. Yes, keyboard has different function, mouse is different function, benefits and drawbacks. Okay. The following are examples of commonly used input devices. We will discuss one by one all input devices. Keyboard. What is the function of the keyboard? Keyboard is one of the primary input device. Yes, this is a common input device which everybody use, which helps in entering data and commands in a computer. That helps to enter the data into the computer. The layout of the computer keyboard is almost identical to the traditional typewriter. As we use in the earlier time, anybody watch the typewriter and use the typewriter?
I used, ma'am. I used.
Yes, this is same as like a keyboard with additional keys. But in keyboard, there are some additional keys like function keys, like special purpose keys. These are in for performing the specific task. A normal keyboard usually has a variety of keys such as alphabetical character keys, function keys, number keys, arrow keys, and control keys. Yes, these keys are present and almost 104, near about there are 104 keys in the keyboard, present in the keyboard. Next is the mouse. Mouse is a pointing device. Please note down. Uh, question can ask, examiner can ask the question about pointing device. So mouse is a keyboard is not a pointing device. Mouse is a pointing device. It's an input device also and a pointing device also. Pointing device means, one second, I'll show you. Yes, this there is you are seeing the cursor in the on the screen. Are you able to see the cursor on the screen?
Yes.
Yes. When this type of highlighters, little blinking highlighters used in the on the screen, these types of devices are called pointing devices that point the that sorry. So mouse is a pointing device. A mouse is the most common and very popular pointing device that helps interact with the computer through a process called point and click. Yes, I can point the mouse. Okay, I can show you the mouse. Where is the mouse is written? I can show through the cursor. I am moving the cursor, my cursor. Okay. Then point and click. We can click. There is 3 keys on the mouse. There is a roller, trackball, and right and left click. Okay. This is mainly used to move a cursor on the computer screen. Yes, I can move the cursor on the screen anywhere on the screen. Click on the corresponding object using its buttons, usually left, right, and middle key roller. There is a key roller on the button to drag the screen up and down. Okay. Previously, the mouse used an integrated ball and roller known as a mechanical mouse to track the cursor move. The modern mouse uses optical technology. Yes, we can use optical technology to control or track the movements of the cursor. Yes, now we can use a wireless mouse. There is a wireless mouse also, and there is only a single roller in between the 2 keys. So we can move the cursor up and down through this roller. When you slide up and down, the cursor will move up and down. The modern mouse, such a mouse is called an optical mouse. Now, next is the joystick. Joystick is also the pointing device. It uses it mostly in the games. Anybody use this joystick?
I think I used when my children played with
Yes,
the
yes,
video
yes,
games, ma'am.
yes. Just now, these days, this doesn't use, but yes, this joystick used in the wheelchair. You see the wheelchair like that rotates in 360-degree. Nowadays these wheelchairs are used, no? The
Yes, ma'am.
person handicapped person can use can move here and there in their house with the help of this wheelchair. You see the in the movies also. Anybody see?
Ma'am, the remote car, what it has in the remote, is that also a joystick?
No, remote car.
They'll
You
have in the
can't.
hand, no, ma'am. They'll move right and left. Is that a joystick or no?
No, no, this is not a joystick. Wheelchair. Wheelchair is the example of the joystick. There is a handle. The person, the patient moves their handle in 360-degree. The chair can rotate in a 360-degree angle. He can move. Mostly the person handicapped person, they can't go in anywhere in the house. But in the wheelchair, if they sit in the wheelchair, the wheelchair can rotate in anywhere in the house. Yeah, you can see in the movies where I don't know, I don't remember the movie name. There's also the example of the joystick. This is also the good example of the joystick. So next, come to the point. They help control the characters and vehicles of the game. Yes, it can be a standalone device or can be included with multiple buttons. Yes, there is a direction. Also, you can see in the diagram, there is also 2 buttons in the joystick, and triggers to add options to perform more in-game features. Yes, the button used for the more features in the game, mostly used in the games joystick. Now touchpad. It's also a pointing device that we use in the laptop. There is a touchpad. This is also a pointing device. It also works like a mouse. The touchpad, also known as the trackpad, is an input device that is primarily integrated with the laptop. Yes, it's integrated. You can't see a laptop without a trackpad. It is a pointing device like a surface that can detect the movements of our fingers. Yes, as we know that when we drag our fingers on the, sorry, this happened with my trackpad, of our fingers and move the pointer accordingly, the pointer will move up and down. Yes, I am moving up and down the cursor with the help of this trackpad. It is nothing but a common alternative to a mouse. Yes, it is a common alternative because I am not using the mouse in the laptop. I am just using the trackpad. Without mouse, I can work in the laptop with the help of trackpad, and also helps to make computer devices compact, small, and lightweight. Yes, you see the PC. There is so much. There's a monitor is different. CPU is different. There is a mouse, keyboard. All are at different. So it takes a lot of space. But now a laptop, it's taken less space because it's implemented with the keyboard, with the trackpad, and with the uh, display device. All are together. Yes. Now next is the light pen. It is also a pointing device that nowadays the light pen not used, but earlier these light pens were used to make the screen touch screen. The light pen is when we touch the light pen to the screen, it emits the light. It emits a display light of electrons from the display unit, and it converts it into the photocells. Yeah, it converts into the photocells, and then they highlight. It's with the help of light pen, we can't write. We just highlight, or we just pointing the text or image only. A light pen is another pointing device that has the same structure as a pen. It is a light sensitive device consisting of a photocell. Yes, an optical system placed in a small tube. These all photocell and optical system placed in a small tube. It's like a tube. Light pen was like a tube. There is some light. It emits a light from the display unit. Because there are some electrons in the display unit, so it emits and it sends to the photocell, and they recognize these text or images in the display unit. It is mainly used to select on screen items, draw pictures, and write independently. Write independently in document files using a computer screen. There is written again. We can't write on with the help of a light screen, but now why it's
Madam, that in mobile that stick pen will be coming. That is only no light pen.
that is the stylus now.
Stylus.
Stylus is different. That is like a stylus we use, but light pen is different thing. We just draw, or we just highlight the things that we are reading or that we are showing in the computer screen. When the tip of the light pen is moved, where we have to place the pen like in the right position. No, we can't move here and there. Direction we can't change. It will be stick like a stick. Place the light pen on the screen, and then it will emit the electrons from the display unit, and it will send to the photocell. It works like this. When the tip of the light pen is moved on the computer screen, the button on the pen is pressed, and the photocell sensing element detects the screen location, as I am told you before, sends the corresponding signal to the CPU. This helps the CPU detect pointer movements. Yes, and clicks. Got it? Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
madam. Yes,
Got
madam.
it.
Yes.
But I think I have not seen this, ma'am. When they are presenting, they will put a light, no? For example, what is that, ma'am? In from the projector, when they are doing a presentation, they put a light, red color light. Is that a light pen or no, ma'am?
No, that is a different light.
That's
Projector is a
different.
different light. That is a different, and light pen is a different. I will show you tomorrow the whole picture, how it works.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, next is the stylus. This is the stylus. Stylus is a input device. You saw the graphic. Today's the online classes are going on the graphic tablets. Some teachers write down on the graphic tablets, and you see on the computer screen
Yeah.
or LED. Else, anybody attend any class or in the see the YouTube?
Yeah, we
Yes,
can
madam. Yes,
see
madam.
the YouTube.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, graphic tablet. The stylus used here, or stylus used in the iPads also, tablets also, but mostly used these days. The stylus is using on these graphic tablets. Okay, the stylus is an input device used to draw or write on the surface of digitizers. Yes, this is an example of the digitizer graphic tablets and touch screens. It was mainly introduced for digitizers and PDAs. However, nowadays, people are using a stylus with smartphones and tablets instead of fingers. Why they are using stylus? This is because it can result in better accuracy and prevent, yes, sometimes the oil is present in our hands. So screen touch exploit. So that's why they use the stylus, scratches on the surface of the device from the user's fingers. So it helps in stylus helps in these type of accuracy and scratches. Touch screen, yes, it is a common example. We are using the mobiles. These are the touch screen. Okay, touch screen, I will tell you later on. Some of these input devices and output devices, some are input and output both. Okay, I will give you the list. You will note down. Okay, I will tell you, and you will note down. These are the input and output both. Sometimes question can ask which device is both input and output. Okay, touchscreen is also the example of the input and output, because we are giving the input through the touchscreen and we are getting the output from the touchscreen. So this is the both input and output. Touchscreen are widely used due to the use of portable devices such as smartphones, notebooks, tablets, laptops, etc. Yes, today there are some laptops that are coming. Tablets is also the example of the touchscreen. Laptops are also coming in the touchscreen form. Touchscreens allows users to input anything from moving or copying any object. Yes, users can perform tasks using only their fingers or stylus. Yes. Next is a microphone. Microphone, also known as a mic, yes, is a type of voice input device. We give the input through our voice, that allows users to input voice into a computer system. Mics typically read sounds from the surroundings. Yes, when there are some noise around our surroundings, it also reads these sounds, these type of sounds, and convert analog sound waves into electrical signals. Yes, computer understand only digital language, so these are the sound are in the analog sound waves. These are the analog sound waves. First of all, these sound waves convert into the electrical signals. Then these electrical signals converted into further digital form. So computer understand and store it in the computer memory. Next is the digital camera. This is also the both input and output. A digital camera is an input device that is used to capture images. Yes, as we know, the digital camera is used to capture images and video in digital form. This allows user to store the captured media files in a memory card. Yes, that media file, that images or video we captured, that stores in the memory card, and then we transfer them into the computer. Digital cameras use an image sensor chip to capture images rather than the film used by the traditional camera. Yes, now we use the in digital camera we use the chip, small memory card or small chip used in the digital cameras. In old cameras, they are used of the film. Like you see the roll of the films, they are what we say about those
Reels.
negatives. Yes, negatives used in the to convert the photos. Negative to the photos. See the reels, there's types of rollers like anybody?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Yes, madam. Yes.
Now, digital cameras are widely used nowadays. Many advanced digital cameras also come with the screen. Yes, we can attach the screen with the digital cameras, and that displays capture media as well as. Now, this line comes that this is the input device and also the output device. Allows for many other options such as preview. We can see the preview of that photo or video. We can zoom that video. We can zoom that photo. We can zoom in or out, delete that photo. If the photo is not good, or there are more photos, more than one photo, we can delete these photos and send other person, and more things we can do. So this line shows that this is digital camera is the input device and output device also. Okay. Next is a webcam. This is also input and output both. And how I will tell you. Webcam can capture images and videos and convert them into a digital form. A webcam is slightly different from a digital camera. Yes, as we know, unlike digital cameras, webcams cannot operate independently. Yes, digital camera can operate independently, but webcam cannot operate independently because it needs a computer. They should be connected to a computer. Also, webcams have no inbuilt memory. Yes, they use the computer storage to save captured data. Yes. You know about the what the app name? I don't know. Their user webcams interviews happens on this app. I don't know. Don't remember that app. Suppose, just take an example. If you have a webcam you are using on your laptop, yes, but you can connect to the other person only when the other person have the webcam. Did
Is
you
it
know about
Skype, ma'am? Are you saying Skype or no?
Yes, 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 Skype. Yes, yes, that is the app. We are using the when suppose I am at my place, you are your place. Okay, I am using webcam. I can operate webcam only when you have a webcam. I can connect with you, communicate with you when you have a webcam. If you have no webcam, I can't use my webcam. Okay, webcam. Then what will happen when I am using my webcam? I am video calling with you. Okay, when I am giving I am chatting with you, I am giving the input to you, and you are getting the output from me. For example, you are taking my interview. If I am giving you the interview, it is for me, I am giving you the input to you, but you are getting the output from your webcam. Okay, so webcam is come under the input and output both. Okay, got it?
Ma'am, if you are using a webcam and I have a camera in my laptop already, it doesn't
That
work
is
like
also
that, ma'am.
that is also webcam. That is
Okay.
also the part of the webcam. Okay. If you have no camera in your laptop, you can't use. You can't see me. There is a small webcam. This is also the type of the webcam that are using in these days. The camera is using in the laptop. This is also the type of the webcam. Okay, got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Next is a magnetic ink card reader, MICR.
In UGC NET, they will take photo, madam. That is also webcam, madam.
Yes. What type of? What are you saying?
In UGC NET, before entering the institute, they will take the webcam only, na madam. They will take photo, na.
Yes, yes, they will take. I am saying that na, it is also input device. It works as also output device. It can work both. When the exam, in the exam, question comes that webcam is a input device or both. You will tick on the in both. Okay.
Okay, madam.
Ma'am,
Yes.
as of now, only two you said input output, the digital camera and the webcam.
Touch
Am I
screen.
right,
Touch
ma'am?
screen. Touch
Touch
screen.
screen also. Okay, ma'am. Okay. I
Yes.
missed it. Thank you, ma'am.
Touchpad. No, sorry. Touchpad is not. Sorry. Yes. Next is the magnetic ink card reader, MICR. MICR is a device that typically reads characters or text that are printed on a paper. We can give the example of these MICR used in the banks, mostly used in the banks. They recognize the check. You see the check. There are some characters, special characters on the check present. They recognize the bank persons check these special characters through the MICR, magnetic ink character recognition. They recognize the special characters, special ink on the present on the check, and then they know about this check is valid or not. Continue. This device is mainly used in banks to read the check number and bank code to send a signal to the computer to process a valid check. Yes. This reading process is known as magnetic ink character recognition. The MICR input device is very helpful for processing a large number of checks in a short duration. That too with almost 100% accuracy. Got it? Now, next is the optical character reader, OCR. What is OCR? OCR is to read the printed text. Earlier, some organizations use this OCR. Nowadays, this doesn't happen. OCR is an input device used to read the handwriting of printed text, convert them into the digital. OCR read the printed text and convert them into the digital text. It's like a scanner. Scanner is also convert the hard copy into the soft copy. It is also works like a scanner. Then converts them into two colored bitmap versions, usually black and white. Scanners are now colored, but these OCRs are black and white. The light scanned areas are considered as background, while dark areas are considered as characters. They read the printed text as like as we read the book now, there's a black text on the page, and the page is in the white position, white color. So they consider as the light area is a background and the while dark area is a character. So they recognize this in this way, print text, and then convert them into the digital text. Next is a barcode reader. We have seen A barcode reader, also known as a barcode scanner. They scan the barcodes. These scanners are used in mostly in the
Supermarket.
like supermarkets. Yes, to scan the products, to scan our products like pulses, like any product, we can scan. So this is the best example in supermarket used. They are in clothes also. There are some barcode. Uh, it is also known as the point of sale scanner. Yes, it is also used for the sale. So this is also called as POS. Next is a QR code reader. QR code reader we use mostly used in the our Google Pay, Phone Pay. We used, but it also used in the cinemas. QR code reader. This is also an input device. QR codes are computer generated patterns that store or hold a modest amount of data. They do not require a database to store information separately. QR code readers are almost identical in functionality. Yes, QR code readers and barcode readers are almost same, but their memory storage memory is less. Barcode reader storage memory is less than QR code reader. But little bit difference in between QR code because they are horizontal lines. In QR code, there are some blocks and horizontal and vertical both. The shapes of, you can say that the shapes are different of barcode and QR code and the storage. Okay. Next is a optical mark reader, OMR. OMR is a type of input device that optically scans a paper and identifies a mark created using a pencil or pen. Yes, OMR is mostly used in the MCQs question papers. So, some MCQ. Now there are CBT tests. Some in some colleges there are some universities some MCQs types. Sorry, what I want to say. MCQs types, multiple choice types questions are comes. So to scan these types answer sheets, these are pen or these are written by printed or these are written by answered by pen, tick by pen. So to identify these type difference in between pen or printed text, so these optical mark readers are used, mostly used in the universities and a big or educational institutes. Biometric devices. It is everybody has experienced these biometric devices during the Aadhaar card. So this is also the input device that scan data based on biological characteristics. Yes, such as facial structures. They scan our facial structures, fingerprints, eye corneas. Most modern smartphone comes with the feature of face unlock. Yes, as we know, we can lock our phone with the face recognition. Fingerprint sensor is also there present in the uh, smartphones, make them a biometric device. And however, they can also be a standalone device. Yes, next is the output devices.
Madam, Xerox
Please
machine
note.
is an input or output device?
Yes, what are you saying?
Xerox machine,
Please.
madam. Xerox.
Xerox is the printer, na?
Will come in input device or output device, madam?
No. It's the output device because we are getting the output. We are getting the hard copy from the computer, from that device.
Okay, madam.
Yes, Xerox comes under the, it's like a printer. Yes. I think time has come, only 10 minutes, but the data is much.
Let's stop here, ma'am.
Yes,
We'll
we have to stop.
Madam,
Thank
that
you.
Xerox machine, na, that if the
Yes, please.
from computer it is came means it will be
Your
output.
voice
But
is not clear, sir.
from a computer it has came means it will be output, and from that normal Xerox machine will be there, na, madam. We will give the 1 or 2 copies and it will coming out. Those type of Xerox machine.
One second. I'll give you the answer. I have to stop this. I'm coming back to you. Yes. Now, please repeat the question. I will stop the recording first of all. Stop the recording.